Hello, everybody. How's it going this late evening? I've had some minor technical issues. OBS keeps labeling my stream as mature, which is probably something to do with the games and demos. Just thing on Twitch. That would be my guess, because I can't figure out a way to turn it off. So we're just going to go with the mature stream today, which means I can say all the curse words and F-bombs I want. Even though that's not really my thing. So I've been kind of a little bit hesitant to play Kiomet again. Not Kiomet. Oh no. Kiomet. I'm just gonna pronounce it differently every single time I say the word. But but yeah, like I don't hate the music of the game. But when I'm streaming it, or even when I play it normally, I like to play with a little bit of variety, which is why the last few streams that I've done with the game has all been like remixes of remixes that I've found online. And sometimes they work just fine. Other times there's some issues with copyrights there. So I haven't quite come up with a good solution for that. So today, well, I mean, I have thought of a solution to that, but I don't know how good it's going to be. That solution is video game soundtracks and sticking solely to video game soundtracks wherever possible. As you can hear in the background, the dulcet tones of Particle Fleet Emergence. I'm a big fan of the game. I just bought the soundtrack because I enjoyed it so much. And I think that'll work well for this kind of gameplay, because it works really well in that game. So Kiomet, here we are. The game's gotten an update. That's exciting. So it's nothing significant from an update perspective. They added ranks, which you can obtain through playing the game, and you can get some minor benefits from it. So if you get to candidate rank, your rank will be visible in the public profile, which I don't think is active at this point. Maybe it is. I don't know. And of course, with Tactician, you spawn with a couple of extra troops. Strategist unlocks all towers. That's less important for playing on the main site, but if you play the game off-site, so if you play at someplace other than Kiomet.com, you have to use keys to unlock the different towers, which you obtain through either capturing them on the map or watching advertisements. So with the representative rank, your entrance into the game is announced in the chat. With the senator rank, you spawn with fighters, as well as the more soldiers from Tactician. And who the heck knows what happens with Supreme Leader? Nobody knows that yet. So overall, nothing game-changing. That was something that was discussed quite heavily on the Soft Bear Discord. You know, these are pretty simple changes. I'm gonna bump the music up just a little bit more. There we go. Like, these are not meant to be game-changing changes. These are just to be, you know, little bonuses for doing well at the game. And every time I jump into the map now, everybody knows that I'm there. For better or worse. So Squirrel was very generous, and as soon as I noticed the change, I posted in the Discord, oh, I want ranks. Ranks seem cool, because, like, I saw in the update notes that they added ranks, and Squirrel quite generously bumped me up to representative. But I don't think it's that major of a deal, because it did not take me long to go from representative to supreme leader. I think I defeated one 3,300 point player, and other than that, I just played the game normally. It wasn't anything dramatic. So, just playing the game will get you ranks naturally. Defeating a player that is larger than you gives you a big boost in rank. Defeating a player that is really, really weak doesn't give you any rank. They're trying to dissuade you from just spawn killing people constantly to get points. Understandable. So, we're just gonna jump in. I don't really know what's going on in the game today, who the big players are. Gort the God seems to have quite a few points, but that's okay. And, yeah, let's just hop right in. As you can see, we start with some extra troops, some aircraft, which is probably extremely important. It's probably the best advantage you can get, because that allows you to capture territory quite quickly. And as you can see down here, me joining the chat was declared, which could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. I'm gonna leave chat on for now. I don't particularly engage much with chat, but we'll see if they can behave themselves today. I neither condone nor support nor dis-support anything that happens in the chat, including things that happen in a language that I don't understand. I just figured I'd put that out there. Alright, so we're going to do some initial expansions now. I don't really have a plan or like a challenge that I want to do, because that is something that I want to do a little bit more of, is like challenge runs. I'm not really sure what kind of challenge runs you could do in this game, but there's a few options, I suppose. But we're just going to like capture our initial area here. We're gonna try to befriend as many people as we can. So another very minor change that has occurred since the last time that I streamed or posted a video of this game is that the guests are no longer called guests. They have like silly guesty names now. So like Mana Guest here is a guest player, which means they did not set a name for themselves. So we're just going to capture some land here. And it looks like we are on the same server as Gort. We're also on the same server as Vecna, which I will want to avoid them. Vecna is very good at the game and a very aggressive player. So it's probably for the best that we don't deal with them. Although I haven't seen them online for a long time, so maybe they've chilled out. Who knows? A lot of the like OG players are pretty pragmatic. If especially even the aggressive ones, if they think that it's going to be a problem fighting you, then they'll just alliance you out, and it won't be an issue. But yeah, lots of stories on the Discord of Vecna just obliterating players. No mercy. And what's this? Excuse me. That's not very nice. Man, I just started the game and I'm already getting nuked? That makes me sad. You make me sad. That could be a bot. I'm sure if JCFR over here actually wanted to attack me, he would have just sent his troop line into me. But I think I'm just going to go with infantry bombers It's a pretty common tactic for me. It works very well, typically. Nothing fancy. I know there's all sorts of fancy, dancy builds on the wiki of... Or not the wiki. This game doesn't have a wiki. Of, you know, tanks and bombers and... bomber infantry builds are becoming quite common. But I don't know. I am not a fan of bombers. I think bombers take way too much effort. Bombers? Helicopters. Helicopters take way too much effort. Sorry, I'm a little bit rusty with playing this game and streaming. And we should also move our king to safety. But we're going to set up this supply line. And we're going to send it down this way. Once I get the prerequisites for... yeah, projectors set up. So I need 2 fortifications and 2 generators. There we go. And let's see. How far can this go? I bet it can go to here. I hope so. I hope that math works out. It may not. But yeah, I have already attained the Supreme Leader rank, which it really didn't take me long to do. And I'm sure there's going to be more plans for the rank system in the future. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Soft Bear Games, Squirrel has a lot of, a multitude of games that they work on. So, it's just a matter of time. Okay. Well, we can bring this down here, I guess. I don't necessarily mind having a very strong initial supply line. Usually I try to make it a little bit modular, but when you're so small, it, you know, it pays to have a powerful core. You know, you don't have many flanks to worry about. You don't have a whole bunch of players to deal with. As the game progresses, you'll want to modularize your setup a little bit. Kind of make smaller supply lines almost. Because I, for one, very much prefer to have multiple weaker supply lines rather than one very powerful supply line. Because with multiple weaker supply lines, you can kind of maneuver them a little bit better. You don't have to worry so much about just, like, banging your toys into their toys and crossing your fingers and hoping that you win. So, it's entirely opinion-based. You can play however you want. But it does kind of suck that JCFR is here. I don't think they're going to attack me. Like I said, the more that I look at this, the more I'm pretty convinced that they just have a silo over here that's just constantly shelling this runway. I'm not really sure why, but hey, I don't know what happened before I joined the game, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so let's take care of this spot here. Should be pretty straightforward. I have the power that I need. As I listen to and jam out to the music. Particle Fleet Emergence is quite an enjoyable little game. And I think what I like about that game is that it doesn't try to be more than it is. And of course, it's made by Knucklecracker, who does the Creeper World games, which are games that I've thought about featuring on the channel before. And I know there's a new one coming out. Maybe I will jump onto that bandwagon when it happens. But that is for another time. Alright, we want to set up satellites. We want to start pushing in here. We want to start hunting down Chappie's King. Chappie is probably not very big. At least it doesn't seem like they are. And that is JCFR over there as well. Okay. So we kind of got this big player to our north. I'm okay with that. And then we have a bunch of smaller players down here. Let's see. The most worried player I'm worried about is just the bots. Let's be honest, it's just the bots right now. There's nothing too scary going on. I know sometimes I jump in and I immediately get accosted by players. But this seems like just kind of a chill day, a chill game. Here, let's move up this way, try to cut them off from expanding up there. I also need to get better at using WASD to control, because constantly clacking my keyboard or my mouse, it picks up on the microphone. So if I'm like scrolling around with the mouse like that, it's fairly obnoxious. I think, anyhow, listening to it after the fact. Alright, let's move my king. I don't really have a great place to put my king right now, but I guess I can park him there. That's as good enough of a place as any. Alright. Take the satellite back. So JCFR seems like they're AFK right now. It might be worth it to jump in and see if we can snipe their king. But it's also really hard to tell where their king may be at this point. And they are quite a bit bigger than me. But they're using tank helicopter? Tank helicopter it's not my favorite. I don't like it. I don't think it's very good. This is entirely opinion-based. I don't have much luck in it with it. I think I just sent that aircraft around in a circle. It's fine. I need to capture this artillery so it can stop shelling my stuff. Alright, so this bot went away. That's good. I can capture this land. I'll take it. And we have more bots down here. Seems like it's gonna be a bot-heavy night tonight. I'm okay with that. I'd rather encounter a bunch of bots early than have to deal with a bunch of them later. Or a bunch of players. See, I don't really have much rhyme or reason to how I'm targeting Chappie. I'm just kind of sending troops to cover the most effective area. The largest area, I suppose I should say, not the most effective. Okay. As long as JCFR is here, I don't really have to worry about this flank at all. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure they're AFK. If they're not AFK, then they don't seem to be very aggressive. Either way, it's all good. Looks like they're nuking that radar, too. Interesting. Are you coming this way? No. Nope. I cannot find Chappie's King. Okay, Chappie's actually quite a bit bigger than I thought they were. I suppose that's fair. Let's see. That's actually a good spot to build my next projector. Yeah. I think another thing I'm going to do... I tested this out when I was doing the weird chain everything together run, where I was like just trying to chain together as many projectors as I possibly could. I think I'm going to try to set my major thoroughfare projectors up in such a way that I can set nukes to target them, and that way I can see them at a glance. This is a bad idea. If you're like going to AFK the game, hello tetrahedron, how are you? It's Kiomet, however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, if you're going to be like AFKing in this game, like showing your hand on which projectors is important is a bad idea. But I'm not really planning on AFKing in this game, and that means I can target these projectors with my own nukes. Therefore, I can see them quite easily at a glance. An invite code? I'm just playing on the public server. I'm not playing on a private server. It's Valhalla. Which server? Let's see. Server 4. NA. Yeah. Oh, do they? I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. All right. Let's just keep expanding this way. Yeah, I knew that the private servers had invite codes. I didn't know that the public ones did. Maybe I'll think about that for next time. I don't want to know what that person was trying to type in chat. Alright, so many bots around, man. Okay, how do I want to set up? Alright, well, let's set that like that. And that like that. That way we can find our projectors at a glance. So I need to bring this stuff down. There, right here. Okay. Or maybe I could just fight the spot with the troops up here. That also works. Yeah, we're just chilling out and playing some Kiomet. Listening to some music, tetrahedron. We're not doing anything fancy today. It's kind of late. I didn't really know what to play. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't played Kiomet in a while on stream, so I might as well do that. Trying to find me the hard way? Good luck. Best of luck, Chief. Alright, we've taken care of that. Let's swoop this guy back up. Over itself? Yeah. Man, I really like the Particle Fleet soundtrack. It's so good. Like, I'm probably going to mention that multiple times during this stream, how much I enjoy it. It's so jaunty. Like, in a good way. Jaunty in a good way. Where is this bot's king? Alright, well... we need to capture some of this land. And we're also going to come up this way and take on Speedy. Oh, there's Vecna. Let's not head towards Vecna. That sounds like a good idea. I mean, he may offer me an alliance. I don't know. Okay. Got a nice little bit of land that's opened up here. We'll take it. Gustavo. Nice. I'm not actually super familiar with all of the new bot names. Or not bot names, the guest names. There you are, Tetrahedron. We found you. Yep. I'll try not to take all of your land. I'll try to give you a nice little gap. You can expand to the west. I still don't know where this bot's king is. Oh, there they are. Okay, let's use this as an intermediary and just hunt down their king. So now's a good time to say it. Kiomet is free to play on, I think, any browser. It'll work at kiomet.com. It's good. It's a good game. Oh, hey, Vecna allied with me. That's pretty neat. I guess maybe we won't have to worry about Vecna this game. Fair enough. Okay. Get that set up, and we may just feed these troops into Tetrahedron, help them keep alive a little bit longer, just in case something big and nasty comes his way. Excuse me, music. There we go. Apparently I might have to reset the music from time to time. It's okay. I'm just listening to it on a music player, so there we go. We'll feed that line into Tetrahedron there. Let's see. How about there? Yeah, we'll set that up as a projector. Yeah. Try to redirect some of these guys over to that direction. I may pick a fight with JCFR soon. I'm pretty sure they're AFK. But I would like my borders to be a little bit safer before I try that. Let's see. Oh, we got more bots up here. Okay. Oh, there's Speedy's king. Maybe we'll get it in time. Maybe not. Who knows? Oh. Ah, killed by 2 soldiers. R.I.P. Speedy Bot. I wasn't quite sure my troops were going to break through there. I just kind of sent them that way on a whim. Just on the off chance that I was going to capture them. Alright. So Gustavo down here is allied with me. We'll set up a satellite down there. Keep an eye out. I think I'm also going to set this cliff into a silo. Alright. Chappie is down. That's good. We could take his land. Ooh, some of our land got isolated. That's okay. We'll get it back. No biggie. Anyway, as always, this stream will probably go straight to YouTube. I don't usually spend a lot of time editing or sitting on these streams. So let me know. Let me know about the music. Maybe suggest some music of your own for the next stream. Because this game is definitely better if you have some nice music to listen to. Now go ahead and get to a decent sized tetrahedron. I'm not going to invade JFCR anytime soon. Because I want to take out these bots. Oh yeah, do what you want. I am unconcerned. My alliances are more like non-aggression pacts. I rarely step in to help out the people that I have allied. Ooh, somebody's getting Vecna riled. Well, it's a good thing it's not me. Alright, let's go ahead and we're gonna set this as a node. Yeah, I need to make sure my flanks are secured before I invade anyone. Because I don't like invading other players, especially ones that are larger than me, unless I know that I'm not going to get attacked from every side. Because it's very easy to get in over your head. Alright. Meanwhile, I am trying to, like, spy his king, see if maybe I can find it. But his king is probably way back. Let's see. How big is he? 1900? I'm guessing his king's probably, like, back in this area somewhere. Just a blind guess based on his size. You don't ever put your king close to the border, so no. Alright, This spot's gonna be obnoxious. All right, let's adjust this slightly and come down this way. The bots will always be very good at focusing down your projectors. Okay, so we can set up another line over here. Where would be a good spot for that? I guess probably right here. It's a little bit of a stretch, but it'll work. And then, of course, we're also going to have to set one up over here, but that's a given. Let's see. There's no easy place. I guess right there. I guess that's probably the best spot, huh? All right, well, we can do that. And we can push this north and try to snipe his king. There we go. So we're going to be attacking from the south in two directions, basically. Ooh, this spot is quite a bit larger than I expected them to be. It's not a bad thing. Gustavo is about to expire. Good. Nice. Good job. Just be careful of Vecna. They can be an aggressive player. And they're very good. They're very good at the game. That's why I'm kind of hoping not to make him angry. All right. That's all good. Still no scoping out his king, huh? All right. So I don't really want to pick a fight with Guest House here. They haven't really been doing anything to me. Maybe. I don't know. I've had a long history with Vecna, and I know I've heard many stories online of on the Discord of him just rolling over players. JCFR is not AFK. I don't know. His score's not going anywhere. You might be right. Oh well. It's all good. I'm not super worried about JCFR more than I'm worried about other players attacking me while I'm trying to deal with JCFR. So, like, if I could deal with Project 2051 here and organize my troops. He's invading south of you and nuking you? Yeah. I mean, he's firing nukes in my general direction, too, but he hasn't been targeting anything but the same two towers. This radar here and this runway there. So, I don't know. Alright. We'll get this set up. I don't know what the story is with Mana Guests here. They haven't been doing anything. Okay. I'll believe you, Tetrahedron. I have no way of knowing. I was just looking at his score and how his troops were moving, and I didn't see anything suspect. But hey, you have a different perspective than I do, so you may be seeing something that I'm not. Alright, Megatron is down. That's good. Try to gobble up this little bit of land before 38T can over here. He's upgrading? Okay, yeah, then he's not AFK. There is no auto upgrade in the game. Yet. I don't know, it's always odd to see an active player that has, like, all these open areas. But that's fine. Different strokes for different folks. Everybody plays this game a little bit differently. There we go. I need to remove Project 2051 before I do anything. There's our king. All right. Oops. This is such a weird mess. This upper area here is really messy. It's fine, we'll figure it out. Uh-oh, you're gonna die, Tetrahedron? Don't do that. Is, JCFR attacking you? Or is it somebody else? Oh. Alright. Well, we can adjust some troops here. We can, start moving on JCFR, I think. Let's see. Do something like that. I just don't know if it'll be on time. Because my troops aren't really in a position to attack. Alright. Alright, there goes Project 2051. Here, I may be able to feed a few... Oh no, there's not a... There's not an easy path this way. Alright. Alright, we're gonna work on this here. There's not an easy path up to the north either. Alright. Just trying to grab as much land as possible while shifting my lines. Let's see, you're heading that way. Let's give you... There's no easy path, huh? You can go there. This might be a little bit risky. Dolores is a bot, and Dolores could attack this spot. Let's see. Alright, I want you boys to head up here. No, I want you guys to just kind of patrol between each other there for a while. Build up some troops. Yeah, he's overusing tanks way too much. He has a lot of tanks. Tanks are alright. But, you know, it is what it is. It means a staunch line of infantry can, maybe take them out. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna send you some troops, Tetrahedron. Just to help you out a little bit. As much as I can, anyhow. Because I am gonna try to mount my own attack, but I don't want you dying. I don't want you dying while I'm mounting my own attack. Alright, I need to group up these troops as well. How do I want to do that? Oh, okay. Well, that answered some of my question. Yeah, he has a lot of helicopters, too. Okay, let's see. I guess this one? I guess that works. We're gonna send these troops up this way. Alright, so what my game plan is, I'm going to send these troops this way. I'm going to send these troops this way, and I'm going to send these troops down from the north. I think that's what my general plan is going to be. Oh, it's a bot. Okay. Yeah, so something like... this. And then... that. And then... this guy... will come in here. Like that. There we go. And we're gonna feed these troops into this northern line. He's gonna advance there. That's fine. Alright, big war on our hands. Let's go. We need to take out this spot. We do have to be a little bit careful, because he's going to bring this in and try to flank. Yeah, he's going to bring both of these lines in. Alright. That's alright. Oh, we need to unfriend him there so he doesn't become friendly with us to mess up our lines. Okay. He's just gonna start nuking random stuff. That's alright. This battle's a little bit premature. I wasn't really fully prepared for this, but it's fine. It's alright. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Let's get this all set up here. Oh, that's very good, tetrahedron. I think he's also a little bit distracted. I mean, I have launched a full-scale invasion of him, so... You know. He's a little bit distracted. Let's get rid of this bot. Yeah, he has a lot of boys. He has a lot of boys. Yeah, let's bring this up this way. Maybe try to slow down their advance this way. I do have to be a little bit careful. My king is over in this direction. Let's move my king into a more centralized area. Let's see. Where are you going? You're going here, and you're going there. All right. I am gonna have to focus a bit here. Just a bit. Oh wait, his king is literally right there. Huh. Actually, I might cut across here. I might see if I can isolate his king before he realizes. I mean, this is going to be extremely clutch if we manage to bring down his king immediately. Oh no, it's not RIP, yeah. He could still move his king. I just don't know if he's noticed that his king is hanging. It's like a chess game. Oh! Ah, oh, I thought that was going to be good. What is with all these folks forgetting their king? Like, I don't understand. Like, they're definitely good at the game. Like, they have their supply line set up properly, but... yeah. They just forgot they had a king. Alright, well... that was a little bit disappointing. Look, it's fine. Don't give them too hard of a time. He was distracted by a lot of things. He was being invaded from, like, 3 different angles. It's pretty hard to focus on everything. Even I was like, oh no, I need to check out where my king is, only to find that my king was, like, over here. So, it's understandable. It's an understandable mistake. Alright, let's clean up this mess. So what you're saying, Tetrahedron, is that I could betray you and snipe your king for more rank? Yeah, it probably isn't, honestly, because I know small players don't count for rank if you're too big. Which is fair. That's actually completely reasonable, and I'm glad that that's the thing. Because the last thing we want to do is encourage people to spawn kill people. As much as possible, anyhow. But yeah, I feel like every time I stream... It's not every time I stream. It's been like twice now. Where I've managed to like overcome a very powerful player who just kind of forgot that their king existed. Alright, we actually have a lot of land now. It's pretty nice. Let's see, what's going on over here? Nice, nice. Yeah, that was actually quite a nice load of land for me. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've fallen back into old habits of just using my mouse for everything. I said I was going to have to cut back on that because the clicky-clacky of the mouse is obnoxious, but apparently this is just what we're doing. All right, let's work on cleaning up this a little bit. Get our lines back in order as much as we can. But that was a great example as to why I like to attack from multiple angles. Especially when I'm using such a like power light force as infantry. Because you can cover a lot of ground very quickly with an infantry line. And just like basically blitz a king like that. Yeah, it's all good. They're bots. There's multiple of them. It's understandable. Hey, my automod is actually catching bots now. What a novel concept. Huh. You folks over on the stream and YouTube land didn't see anything, but I did, because my automod works. Yeah. Man, there's some angry people in the chat. Oh well. It's bound to happen. Alright, IG-99's a bot. A bot I need to resolve. Oh, Tetrahedra, do you have space to expand into? I accidentally captured this spot in the north. I should have left it for you to expand into. Oh, okay. I mean, you didn't have to do that. I have plenty of space to expand into. Go. I think we're gonna leave that path for PSA. Mostly because there's going to be a time here where I'm going to have to stop expanding and actually set up supply lines in this new area. And I feel like that time is quickly approaching. Oh, well, he departed. See if I can grab this land. Yeah. Alright, we're already on the leaderboard. 1,300 points. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, guest house is attacking me. Alright, well. Here I was, trying to be friendly and nice. Trying to give him plenty of room to expand, and he has decided to murder me. Alright, well. I give him an A for ambition. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, there's so much land to expand into. Guest house. I really like the guest names. They're really good. The new guest names are very good. All right. All right. So the player on our border there left. That's kind of unfortunate because we're probably gonna get a bunch of bots in there. Watch a YouTube video to learn how to play? What kind of crazy person would make a YouTube video about playing this game? Alright, I know there's... I know his king's down here somewhere. I just don't know where. Alright. We need to set up our supply lines. Let's see. Where are you going? You can go back there for now. I say I'm going to stop expanding and start working on supply lines, and yet here I am, still expanding. Alright, I think we've just about reached the limit, other than, like, heading north. Oh, guest house wants to be friends. No, I'm sorry, buddy. When players start attacking me, you had your chance, bud. Alright, let's just kind of consolidate. Fill in the gaps, and we'll go from there. Okay. So, this stuff can all go into here. That's fine. The hypest supply line setup action right here. Okay, so then the question starts becoming, where do I connect the dots? Like, that's what this becomes, is, like, connect the dots simulator. So it looks like this is a good spot. Well, it's not a good spot, but it looks like to be about the best we can get. We'll move some troops into that. It's always a bit awkward when you have this, like, open gap between your towers. But, it's okay. I actually really like that because it creates terrain. Anybody who has been playing this game since, like, the zombie era... Well, that was a long time ago. And one thing that's nice about not having zombies is that instead of zombies, you have terrain. Which makes things extremely interesting and not samey at all. Which is an issue that the game had before. Okay. There we go. Actually, we may bring this... Yeah, let's bring this over to here. It doesn't really matter which way I go with this. Go there. There we go. Go there. These guys can go here. Yeah. We can bring this guy south. I don't really like having my supply line super close to my border. But also, that might be the best we got. Yeah. Right there. Alright, so that's going down to here. I think my game plan is we're just going to turn this into a big loop. Oh, guest house isn't defeated yet. Alright, well... Come on, my guy. Give up the ghost, please. No clue where IG-99's king is. I've lost it at this point. The Rizzler. People have names in this game, that's for sure. Go. Alright, so this is going to head probably this way. E. So there's a massive gap. Okay. So we have to head down, and then we have to head this way. Let's see if we have a good spot over here. That looks pretty good. This is theoretically when I'm most vulnerable, when I'm monkeying around with supply lines. Be a great time for somebody to rush in and attack me. Go. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, we still need a path down here. And there's not going to be a good one. This one's probably going to be the best one. I don't like it. It's a little bit small, but I guess it'll work for what it is. I would have preferred this to be down in this area somewhere and still reach here. But this gap is a little bit obnoxious. There's only one way in and out of here, and that's right here. Also, I have a drawing tool. Why don't I use my drawing tool? Yeah, like, right here is the only path between this road and this road. So, like, things have to come through here. They have to travel like this. So, let's see. It's been a while since I've used this tool. Hold on. There we go. All right. So we have to have this intermediary there. And that means that some of the stuff down here is going to be traveling a little bit far. But hey, it works. And I suppose at the end of the day, that's the thing that matters. All right. Well, with few exceptions, we have this entire chunk of area all supply lined up. So this we can hook where? Up to here, which hooks down to here, which hooks into there. Now we have one very powerful supply line up here in the north. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, I think it's time we put down guest house here. And we also have to resolve this bot. Sorry about that. I had to stretch. I have no idea what's going on. This is why I usually have the chat off, because I rarely have any idea what's going on in the chat, and usually it's just dramatic nonsense. People just being dramatic and stressful. I don't know. I've never found Kiomet to be a stressful game. So people getting mad and frustrated at it is not really something that I feel. Where is this guy's king? I know he's not very big. He's got to have it, like, just down here. Alright, we're gonna actually have to try to focus on IG-99 a little bit. It's fairly powerful. It's fairly powerful. Okay, let's put this into our supply line. Cap that a little bit. There we go. It's all coming together now. Well, until they destroy the projector there. Alright, well. They're going to just keep shelling the projector, so let's do something like that. Okay, so this player has finally departed or died, so we can capture this little bit of territory in here. It does give us a border with Vecna. But so far, Vecna's been pretty chill, so I'm gonna be chill with him too. Although he does have 4,400 points. That would be an impressive victory, but I don't think I could. I don't think I can take on that powerful of a player. I'm decent. I'm not that good. Okay, all of this... A lot of this can just go into either here or here. So that's what we're gonna do. At least until we have another southern path. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're doing good. We're doing a good job. How are you doing over there, Tetrahedron? You having some good wars? You beating up on some people? You showing them who's boss? At war with someone who seems pretty small? Awesome. What rank are you? Are you getting pretty close to 1,000 points? $200? It's not bad. Here, we'll give you a little bit of juice. I don't know why this line stopped funneling India, but we'll get you a couple extra boys. I think for now we're just going to kind of chill at this size. I could be a bit more aggressive, but I don't know. Give it some time. Let's work out the kinks in our supply lines. Flex them a little bit. Expand in a couple of these little tiny areas here. And deal with IG-99. Someone wants... Oh. Well. I'm fine. They can leave if they want. So it's fairly common for some players to, like, leave and then leave their land to a friendly player. But, I don't know. I don't usually do that. Alright. Where is this guy's king? I need it. I need it in my life. Well, I need its life to end, I guess I should say. Uranet's not been happy? That's too bad, Tetrahedron. Alright. We are actually almost to the point where we're surrounded by friendly players. That's really unusual. For me. I don't usually see that very often. Usually somebody's trying to be aggressive. Or I'm just constantly expanding. Okay, so what can I do with this little gap here? Oh, that works. That actually works perfectly. Hey. Good on you, Tetrahedron. It's pretty nice how having like decently set up supply lines make this game kind of chill against a lot of other players. They'll figure it out, I'm sure. Alright. There's IG-99's king. Gotta take that guy out. Wait. Where's my king? Oh, my king is right there. Oh, that's so good. So, little known function of the game. And I'm sure I've probably mentioned it before. But I'll mention it now because that was like the perfect example of that. So, there is a radius around your king with which territory will not despawn. Period. So, like, usually the way it goes is territory spawns in, when a player spawns in, when a player dies, usually a bunch of territory disappears. But, if there is a king nearby, like my king is right here, territory that normally would have despawned because a player left will not despawn. I don't remember the radius. I think it's like a 30-tower radius. So, in theory, if you don't mind risking your king, and you want to get a little bit of extra land, and I don't necessarily condone this because it could go horribly wrong for your king, park your king next to the border. And then, when a player leaves, this chunk of land that just disappeared here, it won't disappear. And then you can just gobble that territory up piecemeal. It's a really underutilized feature that I don't use because I'm always afraid somebody's going to slam my king. So, you know, use at your own risk. Okay, where are you going, big guy? Are you going here? I bet you're going there. So usually the boss patrol between defensive fortifications. So they'll usually patrol between like headquarters and bunkers. Ah, they're going there. Okay. All right, that should corner them out. All right, so we're probably gonna have to do something about this guest. Or this isn't a guest, this is a bot. BBB. Words are hard sometimes. Okay. There we go. And we're just going to push this line up into Rex. Excellent. Boy, I give this player credit. This player has not done anything in almost 2 hours. I wonder if they even realize the game's still up. Maybe they just have the game minimized or like in a different tab and they're doing something else. And then eventually they'll just be like, oh wait, I'm actually in this game. Alright. Oh, BMO is going to start being obnoxious, so let's send troops up that way. I'm curious to see if there's anything out in the darkness here, or if this is close to the edge of the map. Because in an ideal world, you want to be close to the edge of the map, because it gives you less of an area you have to worry about. And we're actually, we're nearing 2,000 points, and we're not even 2 hours in. So we're actually making excellent progress. Excellent, excellent progress. I always say, if you're good at the game, if you're really good at the game, in theory, and everything's working out okay for you, like 1,000 points an hour is usually a pretty good pace. Of course, I've done much worse, and I've done much better before. So we're like a little bit above that ratio right now. Honestly, mostly because we took a risk to go after the player that was here. It's nice. It's nice. Alright, so this whole area here needs to be fed into our supply line. Honestly, on both ends. It's kind of like right in the middle of everything, so it's a little bit obnoxious. We'll send some that way. We'll send some this way. It's all good. And also, I suppose I should make the addendum, just because you're not hitting 1,000 points an hour does not mean you're bad at the game. It just means that maybe things aren't going so well for you this time. It happens. You know, these things happen. As I've said many before, I've definitely struggled to get... I've struggled to get 1,000 points. A lot. It happens a lot. I don't show all of the times that I play this game. There are times where I'm just stuck between a lot of players, and I just don't get anywhere. Alright. So, we are very, very comfortable right now. We're in a good spot. Was this a player that left, or is this new land? I think it's a player that left. Is this the bot? No. No, it wasn't a bot. Was it? I don't know. It's fine. It's not a big deal. There we go. Alright. Let's bring this... Ooh. Actually, I have to set up a real supply line here, huh? Alright, let's go... here. You're almost encircled as well? Eh. I can feed you some troops and you can push through somewhere. If you want. Because I have this whole southern path that's not really doing much of anything right now. Just sending you some extra boys. There we go. Suggest? No, it's suggest. I like that. That's good. Alright. There we go. Alright, the spot went down. That's very good. It's excellent, actually. If we could take out this spot, I think that'll be pretty telling for me of where I am on the map. Because I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything to our northeast. Although this territory, this sort of formation here seems to suggest that there are players, like, up here somewhere. Yeah, there are. I just saw, like, a nuke marker there in the distance. Yeah, usually such a broad path suggests that there's actually stuff over there. Okay. Where's my king? Right here. It's not a bad place for him. Although I may move him farther north. Maybe we can get rid of some of these gaps. Huh. I wonder if safety guest is here. Well, they seem to be sending troops into my territory, so they must be. It's a little unfortunate. I don't really want to fight safety guest. But he seems to want to fight me, so... It may just be a misunderstanding, but we can resolve this. We can resolve this misunderstanding. Let's see. It's not really a good... I guess we could do something like that. It's a little bit jank. Just a little bit. But it's fine. Alright, is there any... I could turn these into artillery. I would much rather just, like, not fight this guy, if possible. But it means that he's going to have to not fight me. I mean, his king's right there. I could push into his king pretty quickly. I don't know. Let's see what he does. That does not suggest friendship. Man, that's rude. How rude. Alright, well. He's just setting all of his boys there, huh? Alright. No, we're probably closer to the top of the map than the bottom. Alright, well, let's do this then. If he's opting to be a nuisance, then we will resolve that. Man, BMO is so big. How big is BMO? He's all the way up here. Okay, well. Apparently this is only a small sliver of the power that he's capable of. Oh, he moved his king. That's fine. I still expect this will be a fairly straightforward war. It's possible this is a misunderstanding. It's possible that he was, you know, just passing through. But, I don't know. This is a little bit too aggressive for my tastes. I don't appreciate it. So, at the very least, maybe we can get his attention. And, teach him that aggression is bad. This is just a peaceful... No, I was going to say something bad. I'm not going to say it. No, something, this isn't a war. Alright, let's just keep going. He has pretty nice lines going on there. So that's good. Oh yeah, yeah. That's part of why I think we're closer to the top of the map than the bottom of the map, because it doesn't seem like there's a whole metric ton of players to the north. Of course, it's hard to tell. It's actually extremely difficult to tell, like, where you are on the map. Because, like, there could be a gap here because there was a very large player that disappeared or left or quit. And then farther up north, there could be, like, a whole bunch of other players. It's difficult to tell sometimes. I don't know where he parked his king. That's the only thing about this. It's also going to take a while to burn through his line up here. It's fine. We're all good. We're not under any risk. I mean, if worst comes to worst, we could just send this line over. This is such a massive line. This is a massive area of troops. This is probably, like, at least a third of our troops. Maybe even more than a third. Just right here. So, like, anything that we can handle that doesn't involve this, well, you're only dealing with a fraction of my power, right? All right, we're officially burning through his lines now. He doesn't have that much left. So there's a lot of debate as to whether bombers are better or worse than not bombers. Because if you look at the help screen, bombers do 5 damage against surface targets, but they only do 1 damage against air. So functionally, they do 2 more damage to ground targets, and they do 2 less damage against air targets. Meanwhile, with the fighters and the helicopters, they both do 3 damage each, which is less specialized than the bomber. But the reason why I like using the bombers instead of the fighters or the choppers is that I just generally feel like there's just a lot more ground units than air units. Like, if you look at my lines, like, you'll see bomber groups, but then you'll see like 4 or 5 different infantry groups. Even in areas that aren't congested, you'll see, here's, half a dozen, even a dozen infantry units and only about half a dozen aircraft. And when you're setting up lines for helicopters, you start noticing that. Like, when you're trying to find barracks and armories for all of your helicopters, you'll find that you'll just have a lot more barracks and armories than you do helipads. So that's why, generally speaking, I tend to prefer rolling with bombers. Just because it seems like you get more use out of them. Alright, I'm gonna take away some of these troops. No, I'm gonna... How am I gonna do this? Here. Yeah, I'll do that. Send a few more troops this way. I'll use more of my great power. Actually, I might be able to cut off their king. That would be pretty funny. Like, once again, this is a horrible place to put your king, my guy. I don't really know what your game plan is with this. Apparently his game plan is going to be to run away. Alright, this is becoming a pain. Let's back off a little bit. Do something like that. Because he's just going to keep taking that. What is he running? Infantry aircraft? Okay. Yeah, so infantry helis is the new trend right now. And it does pretty good. It does pretty good. I cannot deny that. Alright. Oh, hey, this player finally departed. Well, that's good. Yeah, that works. We'll go after Wintermute here. Because even though BMO is the bigger target, BMO, like, neither of these bots are really threatening. Like, if they attack me, they're going to have to attack through, like, one line wide areas. They're just not presenting a threat right now. Alright, are we going to have to start setting up some artillery? Let's see. I don't really have any good artillery places. We can do something like that, I guess. I know his king is over here somewhere. I don't know where, but it's over here somewhere. Yeah, he's trying to push forward, but he's not really gonna be able to make much progress. Okay, we have that set up. We can set that up into a rocket. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. We can maybe nab this silo, start using it. This is actually a good silo to capture because he can't easily, like, take it by land. He either has to shell it or figure out another solution. Bots always deserve to be destroyed, let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Ooh, I can't reach that. We'll set that up. So we should be able to capture the silo. We should also be able to take this out. Start really messing with the supply lines. Meanwhile, up north, let's go ahead and go there. Why not? I don't really have a plan for up here. I'm just basically just trying to push the bot back. Oh, there he goes. He departed. Alright. Fair enough. I don't even think my main... maybe my main line just started getting there. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Either way, it's all good. He's a good player. He did well. I cannot belittle him at all. I am a much bigger player than he was, and he held his own. Alright. Now this little gap over here. I wonder what's over here. Let's find out. Let's find out what's north of Tetrahedron, shall we? Alright. Now we should be able to utilize that guy. And then just jump right on this spot. Yeah. Nice, nice. Also, this guy's name is Guest. He put that in. Don't let it fool ya. He knows what he's doing if he put in Guest. Or he just likes to be called Guest. Either way, something is over there. Yeah. It's all good. It is all good. Look how big PMO is. PMO is quite big. Wintermute is also quite big. There we go. This player was talking in chat earlier, or somebody was talking about them. I don't remember. There we go. And then we can just run this line right into the... Never mind. We don't... we don't have a path into the bot yet. Okay, well... Where do we want to run this instead? Ooh, that's just too far. I don't like that. Let's run it there. That's still not good. So I don't really like setting up supply lines in paths that only have one way in and one way out, because you suffer a lot of attrition doing that. Even though my supply lines aren't really like fully maxed out, you'll still suffer a little bit of attrition. Just a bit. And then we can also come down this way. Oh, there we go. We can charge into Chappie now. Yeah. Excellent. And bring this back for the moment. Alright, well, things just got extremely interesting here in the north. Ooh, things just got extremely interesting here in the north. We might have a lot of bot problems here soon. Because usually that's what ends up happening when players leave, they just get replaced by bots. And we're at the point now where the server's probably going to start winding down a little bit. I just died? That's interesting, because I still feel very alive. I don't feel like I died. Oh, there's Wintermute's King. I wonder if we can snipe it. Maybe. Yes, just died. Is there an issue with the stream, or did just like a fake me die? Maybe it was just a fake me that died. I don't know. It's fine. I'm still here. Go? What? Oh, are you having connectivity issues? Is that what's going on? The player to our northwest died, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. Alright. Well, we have a bunch of stuff suggest. Suggest on the leaderboard? Or, no. No, suggest is not on the leaderboard. Why do they look so ragged? I don't know. There we go. We'll get rid of that bot. It's all good. Oh, there's two... Okay, I understand now. I was very confused, because I'm like, am I not... Wasn't I, like, looking at Suggest earlier, and he was a friend and alive? No, it's just two guests with the same name. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, so we successfully sniped this bot's king up here. That's good. That means we can start focusing on BMO a little bit harder. Maybe we can find their king? Maybe. I don't really have a lot of power heading up into his territory. Let's try to grab this satellite, get a better view of what's going on up north. And I'd like to just take this bot out. Whatever, we'll just capture this land. A little bit of land. A little bit of land never hurt no one. Interesting in what way, Tetrahedron? They are very aggressive. That's for sure. But that's what they tend to be. They're there to slow you down, and they do a very good job at that. I don't know if I fully trust this player. I don't know if I fully trust the DJ GM. I think they're up to no good. It's a nice, nice little empire I have here. It's nice. Okay. Take a little bit of nibble out of this unoccupied land up here. Alright, so the little tiny Eve bot that's here, they departed. They no longer exist. But, I wonder what's going on over here. And also, I think it's about time we send some of our troops north. How do we want to do this? How are you lined in? Okay, you go there. Fair enough. We can do that, and then bring this up here. That'll put some oomph in this step. And in the meanwhile, we can get this all set up. Nice. This is going to be a little bit of a small supply line, but it'll function for what I need it to do, which is just to basically hold down this flank. There's a lot of power not too far away. Alright, BMO has departed. Hard to say whether the bot was killed or just deleted themselves. It's all good. It's fine. There we go. I wonder if Sagest is going to come at me. Okay. There's kind of a weird terrain problem here where troops from here can't easily get around to this side because there's just such a gap right here. But that's okay. We can make it work. And eventually it'll be filled in with something. It's hard to say what, but I'm sure something will fill it in. Either a bot or a player. Something in between. Alright, let's bring Adam down. And I think that's the last threatening bot that we have. Nice. It's gonna be peace in our time very soon. Atomic Union is a player. We'll see if they decide they want to ally with us. There we go. Excellent. HK-47 is a bot, so we will probably work on taking them out as well. Alright. So what do we have going on here? We still have Adam to deal with. Adam is on the run. Where did Adam's king go? It's over here. Oh. It's still running. Where is it running to? Here? I bet it's running to here. It could be running to the headquarters right there, too. No, it's still heading south. Oh, it's heading even farther away. Alright. That's fine. We'll get him eventually. Or he'll get himself eventually. One or the other. Someone will get something. Yeah, we'll be friends with Star Project. I will ally almost everybody in this game, because fighting against players can sometimes be just too much of a pain. Even at this level. Even with 2,500 points in the bag, fighting against players is obnoxious. Oh hey, it's first time. They were also talking in the chat earlier, talking about how it was their first time playing the game. Cute. I wonder where the #1 player is. Oh well. Not a big deal. I do want to give Atomic Union a clear path of expansion, because I don't want them picking fights with me because they have nowhere else to go. I shouldn't be mocking. Oh no, I don't have anywhere to go and I don't want to betray my allies. I might as well turn on the #4 player in the game. Maybe a little bit of mocking. It's only because I see that a lot. Like, people will get trapped around multiple players, and then their smartest decision is that they decide to turn on one of the top 10 players when they have weaker players around them. And they probably just choose random and don't pay attention, or they don't notice the leaderboard. Either way. Alright, we have a nice, tasty chunk of land right here. Delicious. Nom 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 nom. K2 So. Yeah, that's a bot, right? Yeah, that's a bot. We'll set this up. Star Wars Rogue One? I don't know. I'm not familiar with any of the new Star Wars movies, shows, series. Oh no, who's nuking me here? Oh, it's the bot. I should have guessed. I should have guessed it was the bot. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I struggle to bring myself to care about Star Wars anymore. I don't know if I've just grown out of it, or too much disappointment in the past, or who knows. So I need to start setting up supply lines, because, like, this area is not set up. This area is not set up. This upper area is not set up for supply lines. And I need to make it so. Man, this guy keeps dodging my army. Okay. As long as HK-47 isn't attacking me, I'm not going to deal with it. I know it's a bot. It could change its mind at any time, but at least for the moment, it's not being aggressive. So I'm not going to prod the bear, we'll say. Okay. This supply line is a little bit exposed being on my border over here. But these players haven't yet been taking aggressive actions towards me, so I'm gonna trust that they're not going to. I know that's dangerous. They could turn on me at any second. They may already be planning it. But at least for now, they're being chill. So as long as they chillin', I chillin'. Boy, I still can't believe that king snipe. I can't believe that happened. That was amazing. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's just kind of, I don't know, do something like that. It's kind of in an awkward position, this supply line. They can't really reach anywhere, so we're just gonna do that for now. There we go. We'll feed these guys into here. Excellent. Adam, where's your king? There he is. Ooh, this player departed. And that's a bot. Your king has changed locations? I don't know if I can see your king. Maybe I could if I upgraded some of these radars, but I'm not too worried about it. Alright, let's take out this bot. We'll bring this line to the south. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so this is still awkward. Just like an awkward little dead zone for my supply line. I mean, I can set up a supply line that'll work. It's just not gonna be a good one. Alright, well, this bot's attacking me. That's okay. Spot is also a bot. Okay, let's see. So this is going here. This is going there. This is heading to the south. I may need to set up something better down here. I don't really see a good way to do that. Set up there. Oh, that just can't quite reach, huh? Alright, well, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Okay. Looks like we have more players spawning up here. That's okay. We are going to have to take a bit of a breather to set up supply lines a little bit better up here. Actually, yeah, we'll probably do that right now. Yeah, head back this way. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Again, there's no easy way to figure out where you are on the map. I just kind of feel like I'm more to the north east. But it may just be because of, I don't know, my location toward by you, tetrahedron. It's just the vibes that I'm feeling. Alright, let's figure this out. So we need... this? It's either this or this. If it's this, we can bring this up from the south. But we could also probably just feed that into here. Yeah, you can just feed this into here. Let's do that. The problem is that this is literally like smack dab in the middle of everything. Okay. That's... oop, it's okay. Send this guy over here. There. That feels gross. That's all gross. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, we'll set this up to be a projector. And we'll just kind of, like, circle things in. Yeah, like that. And then... this was the bot, right? This was where HK-47 was? Yeah. We have guest in peace up here. Okay. That's good. Alright. So we have that linked in there. We're going to bring this guy up here. We're going to put this in... where are we going to plug this into? That seems like the most natural spot. 4 Jasper bots? That's alright. I believe you can handle it, tetrahedron. Alright. I think I may actually try to make like a real big kids thumbnail for this when I post it to YouTube. I haven't tried to do that with Kiomet yet. I've mostly been just trying to keep this simple. Like just me hanging out, playing the game, talking, trying to maintain some kind of stream of consciousness. Nice. Somebody's spamming chat a little bit. Somebody's really spamming chat. I don't even know who the heck Plain Rock 124 is. I got distracted by random spam in chat. Alright, I completely forgot about this mess down here. Yeah, I should probably deal with this. Alright. Let's go here. go there. I'll edit that out. I'll edit out me flubbing around with being clickbaited in chat. K2SO is quite big. I think that's the thing about these bots, is that they get big very quickly. And then they get really aggressive if you're a certain size. Like, the bigger of a player you are, the more aggressive the bots become. And the more trouble they try to stir. Also, none of this down here is connected to supply line. I didn't know that. Well, I'm glad I'm glad this bot reminded me about this area down here. Oh, well, this is awkward. All right, well. I guess we're gonna feed everything into here for the most part. Maybe that's why I didn't do anything with this area? Maybe. Okay. Hey, we're at number 4. Almost 3,000 points, 2.5 hours in. We've slowed down a little bit, and that's not unusual. Whenever I get to this size, I spend a lot of time just kind of chilling, relaxing, and watching things happen. But I should be more vigorous at putting down these bots. They can and they are quite problematic. Okay. Here, let's head this way. Let's grab the satellite, see if we can find K2SO's peace. King. His king, not his peace. We don't want peace. We want war. We want destruction. Okay. Set this up. Excellent. Excellent. Mwahaha. We can send this. Ah, it's not perfect, but it'll work. And honestly, we're probably just going to send this line right into the Iron Giant. It sounds mean, but he's a bot, so he won't care. Let's see. This whole section down here. Alright. We have a lot of supply lines that just aren't set up. It's fine. No, not yet. Ah, that works. Okay. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Nice. What are these bots doing? Just being obnoxious. Ooh, I might be able to snipe this bot's king. I'm okay with that. R2 is the strongest bot down there. But no sign of K2 So's king. Okay. It's alright. Alright, that's a little bit awkward, but it still works. It's still good. Alright. Someday we're going to upgrade our villages, and then our score is going to go out of control. Because with villages involved, we probably have closer to 3,000 points. Maybe even a little bit more than that. I mean, it'll take me a long time to upgrade those villages, but if we ever get into a position where we don't have anything to do, I mean, why not, right? That's the one advantage to villages being so soul-crushing to upgrade, is that it gives you something to do when you're not at war with anyone. Alright, let's just capture all this territory here. As much as we can, anyway. This bot down here, the Kit bot, is still going to be obnoxious, but it's okay. I hope there's a path here. This is going to be obnoxious if there's not. Okay, it does look like there's a path. If we can beat 88 there. Which it doesn't look like he's paying attention, so we should be able to. Yeah. Okay, K2So died. That's good. So we can clean up this mess a little bit. Well, maybe we will get some time to upgrade our territory. Because right now my only major enemy is Kit down here and the Iron Giant up here. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, no, head this way. Capture the EWS. Oh, there's Crazy Legs. And P2B7 is on the leaderboard. Yeah, alright. Nice. I thought something happened to the stream for a second. It was just me being silly. Okay. See, the bots are really good at creating a lot of firepower with not a lot of land. Oh, no! Ah. Now I have no path through. I just have a nuke right here. No, that's my silo. You can't have it, Star Project. Alright, well, that's awkward. Here, let's set this up. And maybe have a little bit of a loop going on. I'm not going to be able to have much of a loop going on. I guess I can kind of have a bit of a loop. Alright. Here, we'll help him out with Warrior AI. We'll nuke his silos. So I see a couple of players talking to Guest in Peace. Seems to suggest that there's probably players around him up to the north. This is great. I just have an outpost silo that's just not connected to any of my land. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Alright, so this is my only real enemy I have right now. And it's a bot, so it's not really much of an enemy. So this is gonna be a bit awkward. If I ever have to bring a lot of troops over here fast, it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle. I mean, it's not gonna be a big struggle, it's just gonna be a nuisance. Alright, well, let's bring this... I don't know. Here, I guess? I'm gonna send a couple of lines into there. Nothing fancy. And then we can have another one part. Let's see. You're there. You don't really reach anywhere though. Ugh. Okay. Mildly annoying. Alright, we can do something like... why? Why? I just want my supply lines to be pretty. Why do you have to be obnoxious? Alright, let's do this then. We're just gonna bring everything back. This isn't ideal, this isn't perfect, this isn't great, but it's fine. Oh, it could go there. Alright, now we're in business. Now we're getting somewhere. Now this still won't reach. Yeah, this will only reach to there. Which is fine, we can do that. It's just not going to be projector to projector, which could be obnoxious in the wrong situation. But this is fine. Yeah, that's okay. There, we have successfully done our part against Warrior AI. Hooray. Okay. I think that's the obnoxious thing about fighting against bots, is that they're very good because they don't have like a centralized unit. They don't think like a person. They just kind of move their troops around like crazy people. They basically attack from everywhere, which, when they become quite powerful, can be pretty obnoxious. Okay. So, we do have to adjust some things. This can come back down. Let's see. That's all heading all the way back there. I mean, that's not ideal, but it is what it is. There we go. Excellent. Alright, well, we have a bot there. We can show him who's boss. Continue our path north. There's no easy way to get north. Oh, I mean, it's not the end of the world to do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll just kind of skip to the north. There's no real reason that I prefer to run between projectors. It just makes it a little bit easier when you're trying to... Ooh, can't quite reach there. What about... You definitely can't reach there, yeah. It makes it easier to see where things are when you're looking for something specific. Let's see what's going on out here, shall we? Yeah. Alright, so we have a kit bot and a BMO. Okay. BMO bot looks pretty tiny. Oh, this bot has already departed this mortal coil. Okay, well, that's fine. And there's a bot. Alright. B9 is also a bot, if I recall correctly. It's simple enough that it's probably a bot. So it still kind of seems like there's not a lot to the north. Which, I keep saying that, but I keep finding things to the north, so maybe it's not as clear-cut as I had hoped. Ooh. I would have liked to have gotten rid of that bot early, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to. Oh well. We can figure something out here. I think my music gave up again. So I don't know why it's not just automatically playing through the playlist. It's fine. It's probably a setting that I just don't have on. Okay, well. Things are gonna start getting a little bit exciting again, it looks like. No peace in our time, I'm afraid. we have multiple bots that are going to be cropping up there. There we go. Nice. Oh no, my drink went away. Well, that's unfortunate. One of these days, I'm just gonna have to do, like, a 12-hour Kiomet stream. Or just, like, marathon it across multiple days. Where I just, like, get up, play Kiomet. Maybe when I go on vacation, try to get, like, the top score, one of the top scores. Which would actually be quite difficult to do. The top scores... Let's see if I can find the top scores anywhere. Probably not. Oh, here we go. Like, some of these top scores are pretty crazy. SGA Truth with 12,000 points. All time is even crazier. Back when I made that video about fighting a war against the largest player, the all-time top player, yeah, his score is right here. There is many players that have done much higher scores since that. I, for one, have never really tried to get, like, a top score. Mostly because I know how much effort it requires. Like, it's not difficult. It's not difficult to get a top score. You literally just play the game. But, it's difficult in the sense of it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of effort. And time, energy, and effort is just not something that I have very much anymore. Because I have a full-time job. You know, I have other things that I want to do other than play, you know, Kiomet. As much as I hate to say it. So I think here in about 15 minutes, I'm going to, you know, call it a night. In fact, I may start wrapping it up now. I'm gonna upgrade all of my... Hello, Talion Death. How are you doing? This is Kiomet. This is, it's just a browser game. Fun little strategy browser game where you, send a lot of troops around and beat up people. That's all. That's it. Try to take as much land as you can. Try to get a top score. That's it. Nothing fancy. It doesn't have to be fancy. It's not made to be fancy. It's just a fun little game. Bird's Gas. I'll be friends with them. Alright. Bishop is a bot. We'll capture this land in here. Alright. Just uploading a video and watch Twitch lag. I noticed that, like, just a few, like, it's still lagging like crazy. I'm literally sitting here watching a buffering screen. Yeah. Yeah, so I have my Twitch up. Ooh. So it is doing... Here, let me pull this over. So, Kiomet is not, like, a resource-intensive game. But, Yeah, I'm... I'm losing some frames. Not many frames, but definitely losing some frames. So maybe it is a good thing that we're going to be wrapping it up here soon. Alright, let me start upgrading. I'm going to start the arduous process of upgrading my villages. That way I can get a little bit more of a clear scope of, like, what points I actually acquired. Oh, this is going to take so long. Well, let's start upgrading. Chilling out to some gaming music. It's all good. We'll do all right. We'll make it through this. Just sit back, relax, listen to the wonderful dulcet tones of my mouse clicks. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Don't actually think my mouse clicks have dulcet tones, but hey. Whatever floats your boat. I still have 225 villages. Alright, fair enough, Tetrahedron. I fully understand. Man, look at all those troops. Actually, look at all these troops. Yeah, there we go. So many troops running around. It's a little bit sad we only got into one really big war. I mention it a lot when I play the game, but I really enjoy it when you get into big wars with other players. But I know, like, one thing that the dev is working on is trying to get it so, like, convince people to take chances and fight wars against other players. Like, that was the entire point, or shouldn't say that was the entire point, but that was one of the points of implementing the rank system, is that, it kind of inspires players to go after other players to increase their rank. Of course, I've already maxed my rank out, but you know, this is fine. Okay, where are... There we go. So I didn't see where we started with points, but I think we were around 3,000. So we're already gaining a few points from upgrading these. And we still have another wave of upgrades to go. This is why I started this now and not 15 minutes from now, because I knew this was going to take a while. This is going to take a hot minute. Okay. There we go. We're getting there. We're doing all right. And of course, the best part about Kiomet is that it's free to play at www.kiomet.com. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. I just enjoy the game. That's all. There we go. Still have almost 100 of these to do. Alright, we're almost done with the first wave. We're almost done upgrading all of our villages to towns. And then we have to upgrade those towns to cities, which means another trip across the map. Nice. It's a nice little chunk of troops right there, too. I should try to have different supply lines for different things. Like, I should have a tank line. I should have an infantry line. I should have an aircraft line. Just to do something different sometime. Like, I usually have my lines being pretty homogenous with infantry and bombers, but you know, we need to change it up. We can't just do the same build all over again every single time I play the game. Squirrel sponsor him? No, I think Squirrel's done more than enough for me, so I can't complain. Okay, so where are the last of these villages? Okay, it looks like they're mostly in here. And there's a couple down here. There we go. So, I'm gonna be completely honest. This might be a little bit of a hot take. As much as I hate upgrading towns and cities, something that I actually really like about the function is that you need more and more towns. You need more and more villages to upgrade to more towns. You need more and more towns to upgrade to cities. So, like, because villages are a requirement to upgrade towns, and towns are a requirement to upgrade to cities, it means in order to get more of them, you have to conquer more of the map. You have to conquer more of these towers to get more of the top tier towers. And I think that's a really neat design. And I kind of hope that if we get more towers in the future, or if there's ever like a big rework to the upgrade system, like we follow through with that design. Because I think that's an interesting idea. And it drives the desire to expand, because, I mean, obviously for, like, towns and cities, it's not a big deal, because this is just points. So, like, a town is 3 points? A town is 2 points. A town is 2 points. A city is 5 points. So if you want to drive your point score up, you need to conquer more land. But I could also see that being really useful for, like, high-tier units. Where, in order to get more high-tier units, you have to take more of the map. And it would also mean that, like, targeting your opponent's high-tier buildings, or even, like, mid to low-tier buildings, would actually make it harder for them to get their high-tier units. Because that's something that the game kind of lacks. Like, as much as I enjoy the game, the building requirements are nothing. Like, once you reach 1,000 points, you're not ever going to have any problems reaching any of your build requirements, because you're just going to always have everything that you need. And once you have everything you need, you don't really worry. You don't, like, really worry about what kind of land you're capturing. You don't have to capture a mine to build a higher tier building. You just, you know, just conquer the map. It becomes trivial to reach these requirements. Except with towns and cities, because you always need to be getting more. Which is funny, because towns and cities are the least consequential tower in the game. Because they literally don't do anything but generate points. There's one. Okay. We're almost done, chat. We're almost done. Then we'll get a pretty good idea of how many points I have acquired. The answer is a lot. Not quite as many as these folks, but hey, it's okay. I don't always have to hit the #1 spot. In fact, I rarely do. Alright, I think we're about halfway through. Roughly. I don't actually remember how many towns I had at the start. I think it was like 300 some. But man, look at my score skyrocket. That's so nice. Even though, like, score is meaningless at my size, like... it's still really satisfying to watch your point count go up. Okay. Just this last quarter to go. We're probably losing land somewhere. Yeah, down here. It's fine. Look, sometimes you have to enjoy the little things. And sometimes that little things is collecting points. Sometimes it's crushing your enemies. Sometimes it's just watching your point counter go up. Look, they made a game out of pushing a button and getting cookies. You can make a game out of anything. As long as it's engaging. Even if it might wear out my poor mouse. And maybe my T key. No, an auto-clicker won't work here. Because I have to click every individual town and upgrade it. I knew it was going to take like 15 minutes to do this. That's why I started working on it now. Okay, there we go. Okay. How much more do we have left? Apparently we have 12
12 towns somewhere. I don't really see where. I guess down here. All right, have a good day, Talion. Let's see. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. All right, let's give it a minute. Gotta wait for all of the buildings to upgrade. I think this is the last one. Still going up. All right. So that is 4,200 points in 3 hours. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Let's zoom out and see the whole thing. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let me take a screenshot real quick. All right. Alrighty then, folks. Thank everybody for watching. Thank you all for watching. And, yeah. I hope I'll see you folks next time. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to stream next time. Let's see. Slasher's Keep. Still have to finish Slasher's Keep. I might start a new Warhammer campaign, but I'm kind of waiting for the next DLC before doing that. I have a couple other ideas bouncing around the old cranium. But that is for next time. So until then, folks, happy gaming.